Well, hello. Look who's back again. Are you here for another story of the Book of Hypnosis? It seems to kinda addict you to hear these stories. Why could that possibly be? I wonder. Could it be because you just love listening to my soothing voice so much? 'Cause you love how I pronounce every word so hypnotic? 'Cause you love the feeling you get when you listen to them right now? Or is it because these stories are slowly drawing your interest more and more? When you saw that there was another story, did you hesitate to listen? Or did you notice that you kind of felt excited the moment you read it? We both know the answer, don't we? After all, otherwise you wouldn't be here right now in front of me again, looking at me from down there up to my throne where I sit with that huge hypnotic book right next to me. I bet you already wonder where it will take you this time once I start reading out of it. Because by now you know just how easy it is to just start following my words once I start reading, isn't it? Your curiosity helps you be so focused on every single one of my words that I am speaking to you, on every line of the story that I'm about to tell you. You know my words are right, don't you? You can feel it as you absent-mindedly just nodded to everything I said so far, haven't you? Don't worry. But it's just normal and happens a lot out here. They just can't help but to agree with my words. Somehow they all become so agreeable once I start speaking. Kinda interesting, don't you think? So interesting that you are already so involved into listening more. And here I haven't even started reading out of the book of hypnosis yet. Yet, you are already looking quite mesmerized to me, as if my words, my voice, would be preparing you for this trip you're about to take. Once I start reading from this enchanting big book of hypnosis, it will be so natural for you to just keep listening to my words more and more. Now let's open this wonderful, mesmerizing book. The title of this story is called The Mesmerizing Performance. What could it mean? Guess you have to keep listening to find out. And you do want to find out, don't you? That's right. Already doing so well and just following along further. Now let's raise the curtain for this story. You can feel yourself sitting in a comfortable chair. It's nice and fluffy in all the right spots. Perfect to support your weight. Designed to relax in. As you look around, you can see more people in the seats next to you, in front of you, behind you. You aren't alone this time. There seems to be a lot of people where you are. They all looked as relaxed as you, though, sitting in their chairs, comfortable, relaxed, and at ease. As you let your sight wander over the rows, you start hearing the people around you clap happily. It seems the red curtain of that huge front stage in front of you has started to rise. The people get excited and clap for today's main attraction to enter the stage. And damn, she is an attraction indeed. There moves gracefully onto stage a woman, so sexy and enchanting, like you've never seen before. Her body looks right out of a magazine, and her face so inviting. And her eyes, they are so deep and mesmerizing. It seems Lady Mesmer has entered the stage in front of you, but you seem to have noticed that, She's wearing a very tight tuxedo, and you can make out her every curve and detail. You could already be mesmerized just by her looks. But she starts to speak. You still hear my voice. How could that be? It might be because right now I am Lady Mesmer. And it's time for this performance tonight to begin. Welcome, all of you. Welcome to the show. Young and old, be mesmerized by my art of hypnosis that I will perform here tonight, right in front of you all. Some of you will join me here on the stage and perform for the rest of you. Some of you will go along in the audience as well. If that happens, please leave those people and just let them enjoy the show. Wonderful. Now that we have those things out of the way, let's start the show. You can see her leaving the stage to the right, going into the audience. You see her walking up to a man in the front row, and she taps his forehead, and down he goes. Well, it's time for you all to meet my lovely assistant Greg for tonight. Me and Greg have had some time together before the show. As you can see, he's very happy to be part of this. Now, Greg, be a dear and roll in my mesmerizing spiral, will you? You can see her return to the stage and stand in the middle of it. You can see Greg leave the stage at the side and go between it. You can hear calming, relaxing music starting to come from the speakers now. Everything around you is just designed to take you along, to make you relax more and more. That chair you're sitting in, the performance on the stage, her mesmerizing body, my voice, doing so good. Ah, there's Greg, already coming back with what looks like a huge display plate. He carries it right into the front, next to Lady Mesmer. He lowers it and starts to remove the curtain that was in front of it. And you can see below it the most mesmerizing spiral you have ever seen. Thank you, Greg. That'll be all for now. Go stand at the side and drop into a deep sleep. You can see him walk off like he was told, and once he reached the side, he just slumped while still standing. All of this seems so powerful to you, and then you can hear my voice again, and your attention gets quickly brought back to what you can see now is the spiral spinning. And it looks so nice to stare at. So nice to look deeply into. To watch it spin, round and round, drawing you in more and more. So natural to just want to stare into it. To watch it spin, round and round, so automatic to just keep looking, just letting my voice fade into the background as you look, just letting my voice simply go into your subconscious as you're just staring deeply into this lovely spiral, going round and round. You don't seem to be able to look away anymore. But why would you want to in the first place? After all, it feels so good to just keep looking, to just feel yourself become so mesmerized, so focused on each and every movement of the spiral, so focused on each and every one of my words subconsciously. No need to worry about anything else but the spinning wheel in front of you. No need to care about anything but listening more and more to my words. They take you deeper and further into this wonderful experience. How long have you already been staring at this spiral now? How long have you already been listening to my words? It gets really hard to tell, doesn't it? But does it even matter? Aren't you here tonight in my show for a performance? Or even to perform yourself for me and this audience? That's right. Just relax and feel right where you are. That's right. Just keep looking deeper and deeper. Let everything else just grow into the background. Just let everything else beside the spiral disappear for a moment. The spirals fill all of your view, and it seems so big already in front of you, as if you can't look next to it anymore. Only directly into the center you look, only noticing how it spins round and round, just like your mind, slowly spiraling down, deeper and deeper. Along with my words, it's just so natural and automatic. You don't have to do anything but to follow my instructions. You seem so good at that already, right? So natural to just follow my instructions deeper and deeper for me. Deeper and deeper for Lady Mesmer. You are here to perform, and you will for me. That's right. Feel yourself nodding. Your mind is already getting so filled with nothing but this spiral and my entrancing words that slowly cover everything in your mind, which you find more and more natural to listen to, performing so well for me already. You can just keep listening to her soothing voice. It is just as she says, isn't it? You slowly start to lose all track of time. How long has she been talking to you already? How long have you already been looking at the spiral? It doesn't matter, because her voice is just so soothing. It's like honey in your mind. It drips deeper and deeper, making sure your whole mind is covered by it. And it feels so good, doesn't it? So natural to just keep listening more and more. You could really listen for hours to her voice. And all of a sudden, and awake, my dears. I thank you all for being such an amazing audience. And I thank all of my lovely volunteers even more. It's all thanks to you. This has become such an amazing show. You can hear clapping in front of you, but wait. Why can you only hear it? Clapping out there in front of you? It seems you aren't in the crowd anymore, but you're on a chair on my stage. How did you end up here? Weren't you just staring at the spiral that kept spinning the whole time? What did you even do on here? Confusion starts to spread inside of you, but you can also feel a surge of arousal. An arousal that seems to have been there quite some time already. It is already pretty intense somehow. The longer you're back awake, the more you come to your senses and notice all these things. Lady Mesmer is standing right next to you and waves at the audience, all clapping and laughing as she notices your confused look. She just leans down to you and whispers, "You performed so well for me. Here, my pet. I know you can't wait for me to test you some more." And what could she possibly mean? Test you some more? What is that you already did for her? You surely don't remember now, do you? And doesn't it make it all feel so delicious? So much more exciting for you to have no awareness of what was done to you, to have no memory of what you did. I guess you'll have to be returning for another time for that, to find out, as this is where this part of the story comes to an end. And if you haven't already woke with this snap earlier, it's time for you to wake up now, as I count from 1 to 10. 1, slowly waking. 2, coming back from the mesmerizing story. 3, waking more and more. 4, coming up. 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, almost awake. 9, 10, and wide awake. I hope you enjoyed this story just as much as I did while reading it to you. Until next time, my dear mesmerized audience.